Hey there, movie buffs and nostalgia seekers. Can you remember those days when you settled in with your favorite snacks, a cozy blanket, and your eyes glued to the flickering TV screen? The year was 1967, and there was something undeniably magical about the movies back then. Do you recall watching the iconic 1967 film, You Only Live Twice? It was a time when secret agents were dapper, villains had elaborate lairs, and the world teetered on the brink of chaos, all while you were comfortably nestled in your living room. As we journey down memory lane, let's reminisce about your favorite moments from the film. Was it the unforgettable character of James Bond, the suave and resourceful British spy portrayed by the legendary Sean Connery? Or perhaps you were captivated by the exotic locales, the mesmerizing Japanese culture, or the daring action sequences that left you on the edge of your seat. Whether it was the unforgettable theme song, the Bond girls, or the thrilling plot twists, You Only Live Twice was a cinematic adventure that left an indelible mark on many. So, what's your story? We'd love to hear your memories and anecdotes from those days gone by. Share your favorite moments, characters, and experiences related to the show or movie in the comments below. Let's celebrate the timeless charm of this classic film together. Now, as we embark on a journey through some random facts about You Only Live Twice, let's explore the fascinating tidbits that made this movie even more intriguing. Get ready to uncover some hidden gems and behind-the-scenes secrets that will reignite your love for this cinematic gem. You Only Live Twice, a 1967 James Bond film, directed by Louis Gilbert, is the fifth installment in the iconic spy series. Originating from Ian Fleming's novel of the same name, the movie takes the suave British secret agent, James Bond, on a mission to Japan. With Sean Connery reprising his role as Bond, the film introduced Ernst Stavro Blofeld, the head of the global criminal organization Spectre, as a prominent antagonist. The movie is characterized by its distinctive blend of espionage, action, and exotic locales. Set against the backdrop of Japan, it showcases Japanese culture, including ninja warriors and a futuristic volcanic lair. The film's style and cinematography remain visually striking, making it a standout in the Bond franchise. You Only Live Twice significantly impacted popular culture by cementing Bond's status as a cinematic legend. It also influenced the portrayal of Japan in Western media, contributing to a surge in interest in Japanese culture. The film's iconic scenes, gadgets, and memorable quotes have left an indelible mark on the spy genre. In summary, You Only Live Twice is a quintessential Bond film that not only furthered the legacy of the character, but also left an enduring imprint on the portrayal of Japan in Western cinema, solidifying its place in the pantheon of iconic spy movies. In the 1967 movie You Only Live Twice, a significant turning point in the film's production involved its editor, Peter R. Hunt. Initially, Hunt was not the original editor, and the producers were dissatisfied with the movie's progress. They pleaded with Hunt to return as the editor under the condition that he could direct the next Bond movie, On Her Majesty's Secret Service in 1969. Hunt agreed to this arrangement, ultimately shaping the course of the James Bond franchise. This decision by the producers marked a pivotal moment in the Bond film series, as Hunt's direction of On Her Majesty's Secret Service introduced a unique and critically acclaimed perspective to the franchise. It was a momentous shift in the Bond legacy, emphasizing the impact of collaboration and the willingness to adapt to meet the demands of the audience. The 1967 movie You Only Live Twice also involved the participation of local residents in its production. 100 of the 400 inhabitants of the southern village of Akima appeared as extras in the Ama fishing village scenes, adding authenticity and a sense of community to the film. Furthermore, the movie featured an impressive interior set, including a volcano. This set was a significant achievement, costing $350,000 to build with the labor of 250 workmen. It included a working monorail, a heliport, and a 66 feet tall rocket that fired 50 feet above the stage. This set was not only a technical marvel, but also a testament to the scale and ambition of the film's production. In summary, You Only Live Twice is not only a memorable entry in the James Bond franchise, but also a film with a fascinating behind-the-scenes history, involving key decisions by the producers, the inclusion of local villagers, and a remarkable interior set. These elements combine to make the movie a significant milestone in the Bond series. In the 1967 movie You Only Live Twice, several notable differences exist between the film and the source novel by Ian Fleming. The novel, published in 1964, was the last James Bond book released during the author's lifetime. While the movie retained some characters and the Japanese setting, the screen story diverged significantly from the novel. The oubliette and the man wearing a face mask were among the few minor details that made it from the book to the film. However, the two stories are distinctly separate and tell different tales. The character Miss Moneypenny, played by Lois Maxwell, wore the uniform of a second officer in the Women's Royal Naval Service, akin to a lieutenant in the Royal Navy but with blue insignia instead of gold. It's worth noting that the WRNS, also known as the Wrens, was disbanded in 1993, with all its female members transitioning into the regular Royal Navy. Screenwriter Roald Dahl, famous for his children's books, expressed a unique sentiment regarding the adaptation of his written works. Among all the films based on his writings, You Only Live Twice stood out as the only one where he genuinely liked the filmed results. In conclusion, You Only Live Twice is a film adaptation that took creative liberties with its source material and garnered approval from an unexpected source. Roald Dahl. The movie offered a different take on Ian Fleming's novel, and Miss Moneypenny's uniform added a touch of historical significance to the film. This showcases the divergent paths that literature and cinema can take when they intersect. In the 1967 movie You Only Live Twice, notable differences from the original book can be attributed to the author Roald Dahl's strong disapproval of Ian Fleming's work. Dahl famously labeled the book as Fleming's worst, likening it to a mere travelogue. When tasked with creating the movie's plot, Dahl confessed to not having a clear direction, admitting he didn't know what the hell Bond was going to do. Despite this, Dahl opted for a basic plot reminiscent of Dr. No. Interestingly, the German actress Karin, who played a significant role in the film, was dubbed by another voice actress in the German version. This decision, although unusual, was made during the film's production. Director Louis Gilbert's approach to working with screenwriter Roald Dahl said You Only Live Twice apart. Dahl praised Gilbert for his collaborative spirit, emphasizing that Gilbert actively contributed during script conferences, and then trusted the screenplay enough to shoot it as written. Dahl's admiration for Gilbert's approach to filmmaking centered on the director's ability to honor the script, unlike others who often sought to rewrite and impose their own dialogue. These intriguing insights shed light on the creative dynamics and challenges behind the making of You Only Live Twice. Roald Dahl's distaste for the original book, the dubbing of Karin in the German version, and the collaborative working relationship between director Louis Gilbert and screenwriter Dahl offer a fascinating glimpse into the world of 1967 Seconds Bond film. As we reach the end of our journey through the captivating world of the 1967 movie You Only Live Twice, it's the perfect time to reflect on the profound impact this film has had on cinema and on our own lives. The exotic locales, the suave sophistication of James Bond, and the mesmerizing blend of action and intrigue have left an indelible mark on our collective memory. This film not only transports us to a different era but also serves as a reminder that life is meant to be lived to the fullest. Just like Bond, we all have a unique story to tell, and You Only Live Twice encourages us to seize every opportunity to venture into the unknown and to savor the moments that make our lives extraordinary. Now, it's your turn. We'd love to hear your thoughts, memories, and reflections on this iconic cinematic masterpiece. What moments from the movie stand out to you? How has it influenced your perception of adventure and espionage? Feel free to share your favorite memories and musings with us, and let's continue the conversation. Thank you for joining us in celebrating this timeless classic. Your time and interest are greatly appreciated. Keep the Bond spirit alive, and until next time, remember, you only live twice.